Today we're going to be going through an ascension energy update in the Akashic Records and a channeled message for the eclipse in Aries on April 19th or 20th, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome, dear ones. This is a time of great awakening. There are many codes and the ascension practices that are being downloaded into each of your fields as this eclipse is bringing with it much great change. And we don't say change in the way that would cause worry or concern for those of you who would be worried or concerned, but more in the way that you are now enlightened and activating your absolute highest potential, that you are stepping into the fire of your own creation, that you are creating and developing the new version of yourself that you have not met yet. And with that comes a certain degree and level of uncertainty, for it is really important for you to assume a practice of awakening in the way that you would assume that you have the ability to step into these new aspects, new versions of yourself, new choices that you will be making as you are becoming a new person. There's a great identity shift happening within each of you who is watching this content, this video, this ascension awakening process. You have already stepped into many aspects of yourself, but at this time, dear ones, we would like to implore that you decide who it is that you are to be, not based in the past reference points for who it is you have become, but in the process of your own awakening, you are going to be bringing in the ascension process, which is the active ascension and awakening in the areas of your choices, dear ones. The choices you decide to make, the choices of the aspects of yourself, the facets of your own reality that you choose to engage in, and in the process of deciding what it is that you'll have, deciding who it is that you will become, you will be allowing much to fall away from you. We would like you to not process your own attention on what is falling from you, the rubble that will be exiting your life, but more in the stability of who it is and who you are to become in your very near future self that is here in the now present moment. And you will be activating these aspects of yourself in the waking moments of your day-to-day process. You will be surprising yourselves, dear ones. There will be many different aspects of each of you that you have not met yet that will just be stepping forward and coming forward from you, from your own deep ascension process, from the deeply personal awakening that it is to be yourself. You will be activating those aspects of yourself in your waking reality. We wish to impart to you and with you the codes that would take you forward in the ease and effortless process of your own awakening, of your own ascension. To ascend is to become who you are. It is to allow all of that is not serving you, that is not part of your process, to leave, to exit, to leave the doors open for the people, the places, the circumstances, the thoughts, and the beliefs that are no longer of service to your absolute highest potential, your highest good, and the process of who you are becoming in the active awakening. You are becoming the active version of yourself. You are becoming your absolute best. In the process, you will feel uncertain as to whether or not you can actually be this, to whether or not you can actually create the life of your desires, the life that you so much want to live, the things that you want to activate within yourself and experience in your waking reality. There are many aspects of this reality that will begin to shift in front of your very eyes, dear ones. The ascension is a rapid moving process. You will be feeling as if you are on a train and there is much momentum, and you are making choices faster than you've ever made them before, sorting and sifting through experiences, through people, through thoughts, through patterns, through belief systems, through emotions. And we wish for you to realize that this is a fast-moving process, that there is much speed behind the momentum of this particular eclipse that will have effect for the next 6 to 12 months, where you will begin to realize who it is that you are with such great certainty, dear ones. You will just know. You will be in a process of becoming where you will be completely surprising yourself in how you are choosing what events you choose to engage in, which relationships you choose to pursue, how you choose to perceive yourself, and how you choose to align with new priorities that will come as a rapid level of understanding, as if you are being granted epiphanies at the higher awakened states, where you will not necessarily receive them as divine guidance separate from yourself, but these epiphanies will come as just a knowing that you are to move forward in a different way than you ever have become before, dear ones. There is a practicality behind this moon, a practicality behind this energy, where the energy will feel less etheric and more physical. It will feel more practical. You will begin to align with more practical realities as you are creating your new self, as you are creating the new reality from the place of your actual practicality. There is less dreaming and more being. You'll find that the dreams will awaken in your practical physical reality based in how you choose to move forward. You will be naturally guided by your higher self, by your internal intuition that will feel very human as you move forward. You will just decide what it is that you want and you will begin to pursue it. It will feel rather effortless, but for many of you, it will feel very different. So your attention on that difference, it is important that you realize that in the difference you are becoming new, and in the becoming new comes great patience, dear ones, for yourselves, patience in the active process of how it is that you will create what it is that you are to create. Patience and understanding that it's not about making mistakes or having failures, but in the process of a baby learning to walk, the baby is falling over, is shifting, is learning balance within the weight, the physical weight of how it actually moves forward. And in that process, it is deciding, I will walk. The baby decides it will walk. It is a natural process, for you are all meant to walk as humans. Well, you are all meant to activate your higher ascension. You are all meant to be in your practical realities, the highest aspects of yourself, and it will feel rather clumsy as you are moving forward. For many of you, this is a very new process. You are awakening a very new aspect of yourself that you have not met yet, so it will feel like a baby walking. You will be taking steps and fumbling, feeling clumsy, relearning your own balance of who it is that you are, who it is that you are to become. And we wish for your attention not to be on the quote failures or the mistakes through the process of learning your own balance, but to realize that there is no mistake, that as you make each move, as you make each choice, as you choose into relationships, as you choose to perceive yourself in a different way, that you are learning your own balance, that you are creating your own experience, and that you are developing the preferences and what you wish to create based on how you perceive your own balance in your practical world. This will come as many different events for you. You will be given many opportunities. This is a great awakening of opportunity for you, dear ones. There will be many options that you will begin to perceive with clarity, and you will be tuning into your own selves and developing the understanding of your own intuitive process, which is to know who you are. It is to know what you want in any now moment, to gain clarity in what you want, and then to choose the option that presents itself forward that is in alignment with the clarity of that which you most desire. Your preferences are the way forward, and we use the word preference in a very particular way because it is important to see it as a preference. If you were to choose on a menu where you were going to go out to a restaurant and eat delicious food, it is the options of preference. You are looking at a menu, you are looking at many different opportunities that are coming to you in your waking reality, and you will be developing preference. The preference on the menu is, do I prefer a lobster roll, which is something that you would enjoy, or do I prefer a pasta dish, which is something else that you would enjoy? So you're looking between different options of those things that you would enjoy, and then developing the subtle preference in the moment. Which do I feel like I would enjoy more in this very now moment? You are not choosing between failure and loss and gain and success. Those ascension codes have been already processed through the collective and through you in this time. Dear ones, you are now in a process of choosing what feels better, this amazing option or this amazing option. Do I prefer this dish or this dish? Do I prefer this experience or this experience? Do I prefer this relationship or this relationship? Do I prefer this method of receiving my success and wealth or this method of receiving my wealth and success? It is about your developing who it is that you are in any now moment based on the new preferences that are presented to you in your reality through the act of sorting through opportunity. There is a plethora of opportunity. Many of you will feel like baseball players in the way that there are many balls coming towards you, and you need to decide which ball it is that you are going to knock straight out of the park. You'll be receiving many. We are seeing many balls being tossed at you, 50 opportunities, and it is up to you to choose the one that feels the right way and to knock it out of the park. And in the choice, you'll realize that it's less about sitting back and reflecting, less about deciding, oh, which choice should I make, because the act of the momentum of the process, of the amount of opportunity that is coming for each and every one of you, you will be not forced, but you will be inspired in the moment to choose in the moment with speed, because there are too many opportunities coming at one time for you to sit back and reflect. You will pick up the bat and you will just decide in the moment and hit the right opportunity out of the park. You will decide who it is you are in every moment. And the balls, the opportunities, are not going to be slowing down and not stopping. Once you hit one of the out of the park, the next set of opportunities are coming forward, and you will be inspired yet again to hit the next ball out of the park. And you will not again be in a place of avid, constant reflection where it is that you are choosing through reflection. You will be choosing based on your own impulse. You will be choosing based on the fire that is in your core. In the moment of who you are, you will know who you are will be exposed in the moment based on your active choice under pressure, under fire. And when we say under fire, we are not meaning any level of being under siege, although some of you may feel like you are under siege because you will be feeling much momentum, much opportunity coming towards you. But these are not arrows, dear ones. They are balls. They are balls for you to choose and to hit and to decide and to project your own energy and momentum forward based on which you decide to hit out of the park, which you decide to choose, and then what aspects of yourself are going to come into complete embodiment through the act of the alignment of you choosing in that moment, and then choosing in the next moment, and 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 deciding that you're available for opportunity, and deciding that things get to be really, really great for you, and deciding that there is much opportunity in any way, shape, and form that is completely supportive to you, that you are receiving, that you are in a state of wealth, that the wealth is your inherent birthright, and that you are choosing between options of wealth and wealth and wealth and wealth and wealth and wealth and wealth. There is no scarcity at this time, dear ones. The scarcity is falling away. The scarcity is the rubble that is crumbling under your feet, under your wings. It is just falling away from you as if you are a statue of creation and you have been carved into perfect alignment with your goddess and God self. And in the process of being carved into place, there are aspects of the limestone that are flaking off of you, that are being chipped off of you. And we wish for you to not place your attention on what is leaving, what is being chipped off, but realize your attention into the process of the god or goddess you are being created into, dear ones. We wish for you to place your alignment in hitting as many balls out of the park as you possibly can, not worrying about what is going to fall away, not worrying about any aspect of this process that is going to be uncomfortable. The discomfort will be in the waiting, the sitting back, because if you are sitting back and not hitting the balls, you will be hit by the balls. You will be hit by the opportunities. And what we mean by that is that there's much momentum behind each opportunity. And if you don't choose and knock a ball out of the park, make the choice of who you are, what you want, and how you're going to project your energy forward, then you will receive and feel the vast awakening of all of that momentum hitting you without you making a choice, which will feel very uncertain. It will topple you over because there is significant energetic momentum at this time. So at this time, it is the most important that you just choose, that you make a decision with your impulse in any now moment. And in the act of the choice, you are taking all of that momentum through alchemy that is coming towards you. You are internalizing it and projecting it forward as who you are to become, as the choice that you've made in what you are and what you'll receive. And all of that momentum that was coming towards you through the alchemy becomes projected in the forward movement so that you must succeed, for there's much power in your action. There is much power in the force of the will of what it is that you have decided that you are opting into, the decision of the preferences that you are here to perceive and activate within yourself, to choose, and then to move forward based on that choice in any now moment. It is with this, dear ones, that our activation process is complete. We wish you much grace in this coming time, for there is much momentum. We wish for you to navigate as if you are completely in success, and not to worry if you miss a ball, not to worry if you miss an opportunity. The next one is right on its tail. It is right there, right in front of you for you to knock out of this park. If you find yourself in any level of overwhelm, just remember to surrender to grace. Ask for the grace to receive, ask for the grace to choose, and to trust your own process, to trust what it is that you are choosing, and to move forward regardless of anything you may think or feel, because the next ascension level of momentum is coming forward for you to choose again, choose again, choose again, choose again. Enjoy this process. It will be very enlightening. You will be stepping into your full, complete self. And as you move forward, you'll realize on the other end of this process, you'll look back and realize just how much you completed, just how wonderful you've become, and just how much opportunity you were seeking that came right into your midst, right into your player, into your hands as a ball player. And you'll enjoy the process, and you'll come to realize that this process is enjoyable. May you receive divine grace, divine surrender. May you receive divine alignment. At this time, our process is now complete. As always, I hope you guys absolutely loved this video. If you did, please go tap that like button below, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates or other videos I have coming. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What have April Ascension themes brought to you? This has been a really intense start to the month already. And as always, I have a number of ways you guys can work with me. I will link them all in the description below. I have the Akashic Records immersion program that will be coming up shortly. You can sign up for the waitlist to get a very special promo code that I'll send to you before I launch. And that is a program on how to tap into your intuition, understand and receive your own divine guidance, and to feel completely certain in how you move forward in this world. I also have a radical authenticity program coming out shortly. I'll leave a link in the description below too, so you can sign up for the waitlist there. I'm very excited for all of this, you guys. So much love. I'll talk to you soon.